Okay, this is called food chain. "16-year-old me was a rainbow-colored parakeet in a high school full of crows. They wore conservative black, rubbed elbows with Jesus, and said I would never fly as high as heaven. The first time I came home crying, feathers trampled, my parents told me to be a chameleon instead of a sore thumb, to bite my tongue, to let sleeping dogs lie, and lie, and lie. But I was no creature of camouflage. I was a head in the clouds fool, had no idea how to fly under the radar. I couldn't help wanting to pet every dog I ever met. I figured the sleeping ones just needed to be woken up. It turns out they didn't agree. Most of them bit my tongue for me, more than once. I have the scars to prove it. The teeth marks left by the razor-sharp snap of sleeping dogma. But my reflexes are faster now, my logic shrewder, my instincts in sync with the turning tides. Evolution, like God, works in mysterious ways. I've learned it is not a force to fight against. It is a force worth fighting for, worth fighting with. Evolution is a team sport, not a every man for himself sport. That's called extinction. It is the only epilogue of a dog-eat-dog world. It is the fate we face. We are too blind to see that it is far better to let words fly like bullets than to let bullets fly without words. Predator, prey, at the end of the day, we are all just animals with a common ancestor. The food chain is a choice, not a destiny. So love thy neighbor. Even if he checks a different box on a piece of paper, even if her imaginary friend doesn't look like yours and her feathers are colors you've never seen before, love thy neighbor. And pray. Pray for the prey, for the predators too. Pray for the bullies and their bullets. Pray that they open their eyes. To the sleeping dog who bit me first, to all the rest who still might. If I am the black to your white, let's throw out the negatives and go groping in the gray. It doesn't have to be a no man's land like the ideologues say. Maybe if we make enough footprints, we will accidentally build a bridge, or at least form fossils in the mud of common ground to prove that we coexisted. It will not be easy. Change never is. I will be a pain in your ass, and you will be a thorn in my side. But wherever there are thorns, I've learned there are usually roses nearby. Let's shed premises instead of blood, launch counterexamples instead of missiles. Let's chip away at the wall that separates us until we find the missing link. Because that moment my parents fear the most, when my bones are laid bare and so are yours, when I look into your eyes and you look into mine, and we realize that we are both just mammals trying to survive, that moment is the only hope this world has.